It's extremely frustrating. And I apologize, Mr. Moylan. This should not be happening. We should not be going down this road and then at this point reconsidering.
Flagler County Commission Chair Andy Dance defending the employment path of Assistant County Attorney Sean Moylan, pushing back against criticism of the selection process and reaffirming his support for Moylan's interim appointment, even as the commission delayed that decision.
Recently, when the search was taking place for a new county attorney to replace the hiring Al Hadid, it appears wires got crossed on how to handle the transition involving the Assistant County Attorney Sean Moylan.
In this arena, this is what we should be doing. We did open it up. We got a number of requests, but the majority of them were exactly in the same position as Mr. Moylan. They were a couple of them were brand new county attorneys that were looking to move. Others were deputy county attorneys looking to move into a county attorney position. And we already have one that knows the county.
Moylan was supposed to serve an interim period and then return to his position as assistant county attorney if he wasn't selected for the permanent role. On Monday night, the commission reversed the decision.
This should be based on the last discussion, this process to select you as interim should have been a quick approval so that we can move along and have the attorney's office in a stable position moving forward.
Commissioner Kim Carney describes the process as flawed.
I want to see other bodies, other professional bodies stand in front of me so I can observe them. I can ask them questions. The long and short of it is there might be a ranking, and we did it. We're not going to do it for nothing. We're going to do it for experience. We're going to do it to learn about other attorneys and what they have to offer. We're going to learn about what's best for our county.
The vote turned to waiting until the next meeting on July 14th. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Thursday, June 19th.
We consider the county as our big brother, and the little brother's up at bat right now, so we need that support.
Flagler County's growth in recent years creates new challenges for local governments, and several local leaders joined Free for All Friday last week to talk about how they all work together.
Vice Mayor of Bunnell, John Rogers, says all citizens are best served when leaders work together.
When the county wins, or Palm Coast wins, Flagler Beach wins, we all win. When our boards are fighting and fussing and can't get along and talking about each other like a junkyard dog, nobody wins. We are all in this game together, and we should be for the betterment of our constituents. Every one of us. We're elected. We represent the whole county. So what we do, we got to conduct and do business with the people of the whole county in mind.
Palm Coast Vice Mayor Teresa Pontieri says it also helps when those leaders have a shared philosophy.
Just as the Vice Mayor of Bunnell said, we need to be a gatekeeper for our residents for development. We need to be a gatekeeper for our taxpayer dollars as well and make sure we have vetted all options prior to raising taxes. But no, specifically to development, I think that it's really important to not demonize the developers, but keep in mind that it's our job to make sure that as they come in with proposed developments, we're making sure our infrastructure is in place and that we're bringing in the type of development that is best for our cities and our county.
For her part, District 4 Commissioner Leanne Pennington said she gets it.
We get along great. There's some we don't have a relationship. Teresa, I talk to her often, and I think that we all want that personally, and we're hoping our staff, and that's what the county is hoping with the long-range planning board that we bring back, that we'll all start talking about these issues.
I'm Daryl Moody, reporting.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. In a shocking incident in Palm Coast, a man has been arrested for armed burglary and battery. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
An individual knocked on a door, and when the resident opened the door, barged in and battered the resident.
On June 17th, deputies responded to a burglary in progress on Renshaw Drive. Upon arrival, they found the victim had managed to subdue the suspect by pinning him to the ground. Identified as 34-year-old Joseph Palmise Jr., deputies discovered a handgun in Palmise's pocket during the arrest. The altercation stemmed from a dispute over money owed.
So this guy took a minor civil dispute and turned it into a serious felony. It was taken to the Green Roof Inn. People need to control their anger and make smart decisions, not one that will land you in the county jail.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.